Fever will be faced with tough contract scenarios should Caitlin Clark return. Injuries have depleted the Indiana Fever since training camp, causing them to have to learn around new additions all season long. Luckily, most have worked out for the better. As the season begins to dwindle and playoffs start in 2 weeks, the Fever may be faced with tough decisions on their 3 hardship players, but only if Caitlin Clark makes a return by the end of the regular season. The Fever signed Chloe Bibby to an end-of-season contract, so she's safe from being released should Clark return, and there's little doubt they'd love to have Clark back in the lineup, especially if the team, who is currently sitting at the 6th seed, could clinch a playoff spot. Having one of their biggest playmakers would be especially important, but White has been upfront about the team not rushing her back from her most recent injury that has kept her sidelined since July 15. The possible dilemma once she does is that the Fever won't be able to hold on to all 3 hardship players: Odyssey Sims, Shea Peddy, and Aerial Powers. The Fever have struggled all season to find consistent rhythm due to bringing players in and out. Adversity isn't anything new for Coach White and her squad. They've thrived on the next player up mentality the entire season. But each of these players, Sims, Peddy and Powers, have all made their case for staying on the roster the rest of the way. Who should the Fever hold on to should Clark return by the playoffs? Sims is now on her 3rd and final 7-day contract that is set to expire August 31st, while Peddy signed her 2nd 7-day contract on Tuesday. WNBA teams have to sign a hardship player to an end-of-season contract or release them after their 3rd 7-day contract expires. Chloe Bibby is expected to return to the lineup after she was seen no longer on the Fever's injury report: knee injury. With her returning from injury, the Fever will be at 11 healthy players. Should Clark return, they'll be at 12, which is beyond their limit due to salary cap issues. Odyssey Sims has been one of the most impressive pieces the Fever have added this season. She has fit nicely into their system and has really come on strong offensively. In the team's most recent win against the Seattle Storm, Sims finished with 22 points, which led her to be the 2nd fastest player to reach 50-plus points and 25-plus assists, with the Fever second only to Caitlin Clark. Shea Peddy has been solid from beyond the arc for the Fever, currently shooting 47.8% and 51.3% in field goal shooting. She set the tone early against Minnesota in her first home game, with the Fever going 3-for-3 from 3-point range. As for Aerial Powers, she's only played in 2 games with her new team, but she brings veteran leadership, something the Fever lost when Sydney Colson and Sophie Cunningham went down with their season-ending injuries. One thing that hurts Powers' case to stay past her 7-day contract is that the Fever need production. They haven't yet secured a postseason spot and need offensive weapons that can consistently produce points and be monstrous on the defensive end. So ultimately, at least one of their hardship players will be let go. Sims should certainly be a lock to stay given her production and stat line, and Powers is certainly beginning to make her case as well. There should be a clearer picture at the end of this weekend's games against crucial opponents, the Los Angeles Sparks and Golden State Valkyries, both of which carry heavy playoff implications.